Good afternoon. Welcome to the debate of English Literature Study Program. The motion for today's debate is This House Regrets the Rise of TikTok. On the affirmative side of the House, there are Ms. Mayrisha as the first speaker, Mr. Iqbal as the second speaker, and Mr. Kevin as the third speaker. Meanwhile, on the negative side of the House, we have Ms. Syafa as the first speaker, Mr. Varel as the second speaker, and Ms. Indi as the third speaker. To begin this debate, I'd like to call upon the first speaker of the affirmative side of the House, Ms. Mayrisha. The time is yours.
So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. In this debate, I, as the first speaker of the affirmative team, will start the debate with the motion. This also regrets the rest of the reform. Before I elaborate my argument, I would like to define the motion first. The rest of TikTok application over to give the knowledge the powerful social media advertising strategy that has drawn substantial viewers. The TikTok application has succeeded in gaining the attention of relative to its inventory of entertaining content. Unfortunately, there is some misconception in creating or producing these contents. So this misconception attracts people's misunderstanding of TikTok. The popularity of the TikTok application will have a big impact and change for someone who does not have soft hands in today's era where this is bad news. Considering that content distributed on TikTok also has had content to be seen, especially for children. In response to this issue, I agree with this motion that the rise of TikTok gave the audience had bad impact and also mostly had bad culture and mindset in their life. The rise of TikTok popularity has made people become FOMO or fear of missing out and seem to be following along with the trend that was running at the time. Oh, thank you. Regardless of their circumstance and ability to follow these trends. So that there are many negative impacts resulting from the popularity of using the TikTok application. In my opinion, this rise of TikTok gave the audience many bad impacts, such as the trend that is not for all of audience. I mean, not everyone in this world can follow the trend, but they insist on doing it so as not to be out of them. This is gonna have bad news because it can bring violence, accidents, or maybe criminality, and also bring the mental health issues which are caused by cannot during the trend. The audience basically too addicted to TikTok ignore or care about how badly it's harming us. At least 15 teens under the age of 13 who attempt to participate during the viral blackout challenge have died. Several others have become burnt out, disillusioned, and or otherwise injured while pursuing the aim that TikTok plays in front of them, turning into a big superstar. Indirectly, the use of TikTok can damage the mindset of its users, especially in their teens. Watching various TikTok content, they will find various cans of videos. The way they will see more people than they think through the content they create. TikTok can influence culture and is also a trend center for many people. So according our limitation in our definition and recent case that just delivered, we have goal which is banning TikTok. Thank you.
Ms. Mayrisha spent 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Now I'd like to call upon the first speaker of the negative side of the House, Ms. Syafa. The time is yours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The topic for our debate is This House Regret the Rise of TikTok. Now, the opposition team strongly believe that TikTok bring the negative impact, make people addicted by its content and its culture, by its trend. However, we, as the negative team, highly believe that this statement is not right. Why TikTok doesn't make people addicted? The first of all, because TikTok is part of entertainment, so the negative impact is depends on the user using it. And TikTok, rather than creating a huge pressure by many users not following the trend, TikTok entertains people within its content. Not only that, TikTok algorithm also provides fresh content to each user for you page, so that people don't so people each user of TikTok doesn't missing out, including the video that were recently shared by another user. Furthermore, the TikTok algorithm no thank you tends to surface all content, so the user that do not feel like they are missing out. Also, just because so many trends have occurred on TikTok, it doesn't imply that each user interested in and feels pressure to join the trend itself. Now, I would like to share 3 points of my arguments. The first one, TikTok content doesn't necessarily have a constant bad influence towards people, especially for TikTok users. TikTok has transformed into a platform for users to explore and participate in a variety of trends, challenges, and collaborations. Many fun and interesting TikTok trends connecting people from various parts of the world together, doing the trend and helping them to create a healthy bond or a healthy community. Not only that, TikTok trends also lead the user to express their creativity and joining others. For example, if an artist creating a trend will make more people joining the trend, including other artists as well. As an example, by allowing every idol to perform the rover challenge together, Kai, a soloist from EXO, boy group from South Korea, was able to create a deeper connection with his junior idol, whether the idol coming from big or small agency. No, thank you. Apart from its entertainment, TikTok also a platform that allows massive spread of information because the format is video. Nowadays, people didn't seem like to read the news, and instead they are open their social media and watch the pure information on the platform itself. The video format is more enjoyable for people in general. That's all about our arguments. And this is why our house didn't support the motion. This house regrets the rise of TikTok.
Miss Syafa spent 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Now I'd like to call upon the second speaker of the affirmative side of the house, Mr. Iqbal. The time is yours.
Okay, so good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and good afternoon, honorary judges. First of all, thank you for your opportunity. So here I'm standing to clarify my position that this house regret the rise of TikTok. But first of all, I'm going to defend my stand by saying my disagreement to the first speaker, to the leader of opposition team's argument. As she said that TikTok bring many entertaining contents and also involves creativity by the content creators. And finally, it can cause deeper connections with their fans, between their fans and idols. But the point that the leader of oppositions didn't consider enough is what kind of deeper connection that is she talking about. And this is not only this is not only general to this is not only be specific to only one idol, but she didn't perceive the perception about many other phenomena which is connects the idols to fans. So the connection itself is not really fully explained enough by the leader of oppositions. And the second that I also that also become my concern is the content is also enjoyable. Well, once again, the enjoyable itself. Well, if she says that the content is enjoyable, then what happened to the another? Well, which is well, let's say it's creative and enjoyable content, but it brings violation as well. So there's also two contradictive elements that that be brought in this content. That's my rebuttal for the leader of positions. And then coming to my argument, there are 2 points that I would like to mention here. The first point is inconsistent and biased censorship in TikTok. TikTok has its standard in censorship. Well, this standard is to maintain the sustainability of TikTok itself. Well, just like TV, for example, and YouTube also has their own censorship. I also understand that they met the standard for censorship to protect their sustainability and also to maintain audiences attentions of the audiences presence of attentions. But thing that TikTok didn't consider enough is TikTok the standard of the censorship by TikTok itself become questioned because there has been so many cases that the censorship itself didn't are not consistent, inconsistent, and become vague. The standard of censorship by TikTok seems limits its content creators itself, seems limits the content creators' freedom, and also their creativity. I don't know why, but because by the censorship, well, if you're talking about content creators become creative, then then there's some content creators that their creativity and their freedom. Right. Yes, please.
So in terms of the best censorship itself is made to bring the good for the audience itself. So you said that censorship limit the creation. Of course, it will limit, but
Order.
good intention.
Okay, thank you. So, well, of course, many of content creators have good intentions to limit their creativity. Well, of course, because once again, we understand that their imaginations is used to create their creativity for their contents, and what the censorship use is to limit their wild imagination. I also understand with that, but what I'm talking about here is the cause or the repercussions by that inconsistent censorship, because by this inconsistent censorship. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Mr. Iqbal spent 5 minutes and 25 seconds. So 25 seconds. Now, I'd like to call upon the second speaker of the negative side of the house, Mr. Varel. The time is yours.
So, greetings, the honorable judges. I'm Kipper and the affirmative team. Here, I'm as the second speaker of the opposition team. We would like to, the first thing, we would like to rebut the opinion from the affirmative team. The first thing that they say is the TikTok censorship is limit to the content creator. In our team's opinion, it's not limiting, but it's making safe TikTok as a safe place to enjoy the entertain, as a safe place to searching for the positive contents, and it's also making us to maybe making us and our family to be not like duplicating the maybe dangerous content that some creators would like to share. And the second thing we would like to tell is our opinion. The first one is TikTok, as we know, as a popular social media platform, has become a powerful tool for content dissemination. It's also allowing users to share and discover a wide range of contents. While TikTok is often associated with entertaining and videos and viral trends, and it also has been used to share informative educational content that can help many people. So here are some examples for the positive contents that has been spread by TikTok. The first one is education tutorial. So in the TikTok, it is many TikTok provides platform for the creators to share concise or maybe engaging tutorials on various subjects, for maybe like cooking and DIY projects and fitness routines, language lesson, and etc. And the second one is the health and wellness tips. So many TikTok users is also share content related to health, wellness, and sometimes offering tips on fitness exercise. And then the career advice, the professional development, the awareness campaigns and social issue, and financial literacy, and maybe others. Yes.
You mentioned a social issue itself, and also you mentioned that TikTok has also tried to, for example, discipleship itself has tried to limit their creativity, so it will be more safe. But the thing you need to consider is the connection between social issue itself and the censorship, because there are also
Order.
So thank you. The first thing that we would like to clear this in this opportunity is the awareness campaigns and social issue. So an example, TikTok has been instrumental in raising awareness about the social issue. As example, maybe like climate change, mental health, stigma, racial inequality.
Yes.
Yes.
Stigma and then the other social issue. But what happened to the certain content creators that brings, well, for example, want to bring his or her opinion, for example, like Black Lives Matter, she said Black Lives Matter, but these content creators be banned. Otherwise, on the other hand,
Order.
Okay, thank you. For the banning contents maybe from some kind of creators is not necessarily happens because of the policy or maybe of the censorship. It also could be happen because some of the audience report the content or maybe block the content. So the contents algorithm is decide to block it. So and then our opinion is, as the example, the good dissemination of TikTok is the first one is finding missing person who can be found again. So reporting from the TikTok account at adult age that she had lost her boyfriend for 4 days, and it will say that she already looked everywhere and make report for the police station, but he still could not be found. When she started uploading search content on TikTok, in less than 1 day, her boyfriend had been found in the Kulon Progo area in Yogyakarta. Second one is culinary business. The culinary world has been spent with the development from the existence of the TikTok shop. You know, one of the women entrepreneurs taking advantage of this condition is Nadine Fatia, the owner of King's Snacking, and who has been successful in selling basreng to the TikTok shop. From there, King's Snacking business also grew rapidly. In fact, that they can sell up to 1,600 orders a day, and is now successful female entrepreneur at shop. So then Nadine's success story proves that with hard work and creativity, any business with the correct platform we could deliver our content is make us to be more successful. So therefore, once again, our group really supports the rise of and the development of TikTok in the future. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Varel, spend 5 minutes and 23 seconds. And now I'd like to call upon the third speaker of the affirmative side of the house, Mr. Kevin. The time is yours.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And here's I will take a response to the question thing, and as an affirmative team, I will take the conclusion. As Mr. Iqbal has mentioned before, there are 3 points here. Like the first one is the inconsistent and biased censorship. TikTok has a standard in censorship, and the standard is used to maintain TikTok's sustainability itself. But then it becomes question because the standard or the parameter of censorship becomes vague and becomes inconsistent. Standard of censorship by TikTok seems to limit its content creators' freedom to express their content, and it's exactly contradictory to TikTok being banned as an entertainment platform. The second point is vulnerable of security of users' privacy. While signing in our account to TikTok, well, we are required to input our personal data. It consists of such as age, username, and password as basic registration information. Furthermore, our address, location, and bank number account, phone numbers, even our friends' numbers in our contact and our device are also being asked. Yes. No, thank you. It's obvious working because from the beginning our personal data is fully and completely no thank you asked to input. This is still vulnerable that our data can be stolen since we have no idea the certainty of data privacy by uh by the TikToks themselves. No, thank you. And the third one is the final. Violation and warning intents are entertaining. TikTok has
You are saying that our data can be stolen by the application. How about other social media such as Instagram that is selling their user data to other third party? How about Facebook?
Order.
well, I will respond to Mrs. Syafa question. Well, the other application may have some privacy concerns for the our data privacy, but TikTok has more vulnerability since it is since they are not since the government were worried back then about the privacy security. I think that's all the answer of the question. Well, I will continue the explanation. Well, TikTok has successfully delivered trends that attract many people's satisfaction. Well, but unfortunately, many people also be satisfied by letting people due to the content of the TikTok. So, thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Kevin spent 4 minutes and 13 seconds. Now I'd like to call upon the third speaker of the negative side of the house, Miss Indi. The time is yours.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the third speaker of the opposition team. Would like to rebut about the argument of the affirmative team. So it is important to note that the platform also offers various positive aspects. TikTok provides a creative outlet for users to express themselves, fostering self-confidence, creativity, and a sense of community. Many users find joy and entertainment in creating and sharing content, which can have a positive impact on their well-being and mental health. Furthermore, TikTok has been instrumental in promoting important social causes, raising awareness about mental health issues, and connecting individuals who may be going through similar challenges. And no, thank you. In terms of privacy concerns, it is crucial to recognize that TikTok, like any other social media platform, operates within a framework of privacy policies and regulations. While there have been concerns about data security and potential misuse of personal information, TikTok has taken steps to address these issues. The company has made efforts to enhance its data protection practices, and it is subject to various legal obligations and regulatory frameworks in different countries. Additionally, users have control over their privacy settings and allowing them to customize the level of information they share and can access their communication. Regarding the perpetration of harmful contents, it is important to acknowledge that TikTok has implemented measures to combat such issues. The platform has community guidelines and content moderator policy in place to address harmful and inappropriate content. It is utilizes that a combination of artificial intelligence and human moderator to monitor the remove content that violates these guidelines. Moreover, users can report any content that they find objectionable, allowing for a collaborative report to maintain a safe and positive environment. And it is worth mentioning that TikTok is not solely responsible for the content that circulates on its platform. Users play significant role in shaping the content they consume and engage with. And in conclusion, the TikTok has proven to be a powerful tool. No, thank you. Offering users a wide range of informative and educational content. Beyond its reputation for answering videos and viral trends, TikTok has become a platform for creators to share valuable knowledge and insights. From educational tutorials to health and wellness tips, career advice to raising awareness about social issues, TikTok has demonstrated its potential to benefit users in numerous ways. TikTok has become much more than just a platform for entertainment. Its potential for content dissemination has allowed users to access educational tutorials, health and wellness tips, career guidance, aware campaigns, financial literacy, DIY project, and inspirational content. But yes.
How can we make content on our FYI so that our content is positive content?
Order.
So basically, we can choose the content that we are going to see that is appropriate for us. So we can log or record the contents that we usually don't want to see or talk. And then I would like to continue for my conclusion. By harnessing the power of creativity and rapidity, TikTok continues to provide users with valuable knowledge, promoting personal growth and enriching the world. So this is why our house supports the rise of TikTok. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss Indi spent 4 minutes and 14 seconds. And that is the end of the debate today. Let's give some time for the adjudicators to make their decisions. Thank you.